Peace. This is a meat and potato sushi production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is Dragon Magic and Tiamat. Now, I want to talk about Dragon Magic because I want to help you, and I'm going to kind of give you a cheat code. So please stay for the length of the video, and as many of you know, my videos are short, but hopefully they are impactful. So when you think of the draconian way, draconian does mean harsh. But it also speaks to dragon magic, which you can use to help you as a springboard to succeeding with vampire magic or going through the Qalipoth. It can help you. Now, as far as Tiamat, we know in the Enuma Elish that Tiamat was the primal goddess, the reptilian of chaos. That's what Tiamat was. And when she got into her conflict with Marduk, who is the son of Enki, he defeated her. Now, people want to attach these things to matriarchal or patriarchal. Don't do that. Both principles are needed. And with the so-called defeat, not demise, defeat of Tiamat, what remained was her dismembered body, which later on became the heavens, became earth, but also gave birth to demons, lions, and scorpion-like creatures. And with Marduk, Marduk was the masculine principle who symbolized order. You can't have order without chaos. Chaos serves as the springboard to it. But people like to look at it as far as division. You can't do that. Now, in going with the draconian magic, what's going to end up happening is that you're going to have to engage in shadow work. And I can tell when I hear a lot of people talking, I can tell they haven't went through shadow work. The purpose of going through shadow work is so you could integrate untapped gifts. The dragon's power lies in weight. Basically, dragon magic is dealing with the untapped potential or magical gifts of the unconscious mind. That is what it is. Now, when you think of dragons, and this is the year of Tiamat, because one of the numbers that are beloved by dragons is what? The number 9. Okay? Now, let's take this a step further, that 9 does deal with war and conflict, but it also deals with the most logical conclusion. That is what it deals with, and completion. That's what 9 deals with. So when you're dealing with Tiamat, Tiamat is going to challenge you to do certain things. Now, let's say, for example, that you dream of fighting another dragon. This means that you're conquering an addiction or a bad habit, or if you're riding a dragon, like the movie How to Train a Dragon. What ends up happening is that you are starting to master some of the gifts that you have, whether it be artistically, whether they be magically, or intellectual. You're starting to actually come up on top of that. And Tiamat is serious business. She was that with me, but she can, I look at it like this with Tiamat. She can be very serious, and she is, but she can also get people to, she'll give you that hug, and then she'll like get on you, be like, all right, now stop procrastinating. She's going to give it to you raw. Now, there is an exercise that you can do to connect with Tiamat. Now, you can do a chant or a mantra towards Tiamat. You take a bowl and you fill it with water, and you can place it on your altar next to your athame if you have one. If you don't, fine. And you can put some coarse sea salt in it, and then you gaze into the bowl. And then after you say your mantra or your chant, what you can do is you can ask Tiamat to give you a message of what you can work on and what is one of your gifts. Because the dragon, how it does, if you have those dreams or vision of a dragon, you may see a tail here or eyes there. The dragon in its simplicity is never going to show its whole side. It's never going to do that, because what it is like they're trying to get you to awaken your Kundalini force or your serpent energy, which you can do that through visualization, and you can do that via meditation. Those are the two ways that you can do it. So the dragon path is not easy. It's not for the lazy. It's not for the weak. But if you stick with it, you will accelerate magically. So with that, that is your meat and potato assortment for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.